Howdy ho everybody, welcome back to the Rock's Roost. Let's play some more Final Fantasy III, the Pixel Remaster. When last we left off, we had visited Canaan, took care of Cid's ailing wife, and gotten all the treasures inside. So let's take a peek here at the world map and see where we're at treasure-wise. We should be completely caught up as we scroll down through the list. Yep, looks good. Alright, we have the 12 of 12 and 3 items in Canaan. We're doing good. Okay, now we're outside a place called Dragon's Peak or Dragon's Roost, depending on what version of the game you're playing. Be sure before you leave this area that you get the following monsters. I think I mentioned this last time, but just to be safe, be sure that you got the Basilisk, the Bugbear, the Mandrake, the Killer Bee, the Werewolf, and the Berserker. If it takes a little time around here to be sure that you got them all, make sure that you do that. Okay, let's go ahead and head to Dragon's Peak now. There's going to be a little mini cutscene and some more monsters and treasures we get there. Let's see. Well, let's change to another avatar like we usually do. And head on up. Yeah, this is actually Bahamut descending. This is a little preview. We will not be... we won't be beating Bahamut now. I guess that should be obvious. We're a very low-level party. But that is to clue you in that, yeah, this is his home. Or her home, whichever it may be. Here you just want to follow the path. And you can see there's a few treasures around. Monsters here. This is the first. This is actually number 20 on the bestiary. This is the Rook. Just go ahead and attack. Watch out for Petrify, because some of these monsters can turn you to stone. You gotta watch that. Otherwise, it's a fairly vanilla area. But if you followed my advice and bought some gold needles back in town, you should be fine. This Firefly, this is monster number 17 for the bestiary. Make sure you get it. So that's 2. There's 4 enemies here. So we've encountered 2 of them. Let's go ahead and auto battle to speed up the battle. Very good. So we have the Rook and the Firefly. Now, what remains is the Helldiver, which is kind of a green bird. That's number 18 on the bestiary. And also the Rust Bird, which is generally a fairly rare encounter. That's number 19 in the bestiary. But you got to get them. There's 1 gold needle. And up here, there's a chest. There's another Rook. And go up here and get this other chest, because there's an important item in it. Let's see. We go across here. No, on up. Sorry. This is the arrow spell. And oddly enough, it's a white magic spell in this game. I'll go ahead and teach it to your white mage. Of course, flying enemies are weak to it. You know, same old, same old. Here's the Helldiver. Okay, so once we best these, we'll only need the Rust Bird. Okay. And again, normally I would not encourage, you know, grinding, as it were. Here's another gold needle, and that's all the treasures here. But you do want to get all the bestiary entries, and it'll be a really long time before you come back here. So it's probably best to just go ahead and get them now. Hopefully, I'm going to go ahead and quick save. Hopefully, we'll encounter the Rust Bird pretty quickly. Now, make sure you do not go up this stair very far. Do not go up to the screen transition, because that will cause you to leave this area until much, much, much later in the game. So, I'm going to wander around until we find a Rust Bird, and then I'll meet you then. Here we go. Here's the rust bird. Other than it being rare, just there's nothing else special. Just go ahead and hit it with your physical attacks. Okay, now we'll go ahead and quick save. Now that we got that, and let's get out of here. I'm gonna head up to the screen transition here. And we get another little mini cutscene. Bahamut grabs you and drops you in the nest. Look at all these little baby Bahamuts. This is a Dragon's Airy. Grok? Yeah, they all say the same thing. Too bad we can't use one of these to our benefit, you know. Adopt one. Of course, I'm sure Mama would just love that, wouldn't she? Anyhow, so you'll notice there's a bush shaking up here. Just go ahead and interact with it. What's that? Russell. Whoa, how the heck did you guys get up here? Wait, don't tell me. You got captured by the dragon too, didn't you? Ha, losers. That's rich, coming from the dragon's next meal. Touche, I guess you're right. Ha ha ha, my name's Desh. I'm Luneth. Gotta be up front with y'all. I got amnesia. Can't remember things except my own name. I know I came up here for a reason. I just don't remember what it is. Alright. Uh-oh, the dragon's back. Hide. Yeah. A dragon attacks from the sky. We don't stand a chance against it. We gotta run. Run for your lives. Yeah, so here you go. You're gonna get into a fight with Bahamut. Run. You must flee. You'll get roasted and die horribly. Only choice. It's your only choice. Phew, that was close. Come on, let's get out of here. Agreed. Here, you can have this. It's a spell called Many. I don't think I've got the magic know-how to use it anyway. In exchange, mind if I tag along on your journey? Sure, if that's what you want to do. Good, then it's settled. Glad to know y'all. Received Many from Desh. Desh joined the party. And he is a guest. Time to get out of here. Let's get going. We can jump down Geronimo. I know my inflection was just so energetic there, wasn't it? But anyhow, jumping off of there, we actually land way the heck over here across the channel next to this suspicious looking donut forest. Let's see what Desh has to say. Looks like y'all knew what you're doing. I think I'll come along. Okay, that's great. Love the confidence. That's all he says. Here we go. I heard from a man in Canaan that the gnome village is supposed to be around here somewhere. Oh, but we can't find it unless we're all miniaturized. Hence the mini spell. So go in here. This is white magic as well, which that's less surprising, I think. Give it to the white mage. And while you're here, go ahead and change everyone's job. We're going to go ahead and switch to... Just go ahead and equip, that's fine. All black mages, and well, leave the white mage. All black and one white. So 3 black and 1 white even. And it might be a good idea, actually, to put everybody in the back row. Normally, honestly, it doesn't make all that much difference, but this time for what's coming up, it's probably a good idea. You'll see what I'm talking about in a minute. So let's go ahead and save. Let us save here. That's fine. And let's check out this suspicious forest, shall we? It's suspicious. Yep, Desh says the same thing. What have you got to say? I'm a gnome from Tosa's Forest of the South. Here to draw water from this here magic wellspring. You're welcome to pay us a visit, but you'll need to cast many on yourselves first. We can't have big folks smashing the place up. Okay. This is the healing cups. There are 3 pools of water here. This is your revivification. This is your status. caution, that will de-mini you. At least I'm pretty sure it will. And this is HPMP. All right, so this is just a great little healing spot. So there you go. We do get healed up to full, you know, by magic, I guess, when we get dropped here. But since we changed jobs, we needed to make sure we had full MP. So it doesn't hurt to check the healing cops. Now, the gnome village is down in this little clearing. Let's see if Desh has anything else to say. Anything else? I was thinking he had something else to say, but oh well. You know, that's interesting. Left trigger talks to the ally. You can also turn around and just talk to them with A. Huh. Interesting. Okay, well, enough fooling around. Use mini on everyone as an AoE. That way it only costs you 1. And now we're teeny tiny. Now our defense is reduced to 0. So that's why we want to be in the back row. Okay. Go into the clearing, and here we are in Tozus. Tozus, the gnome village. Now, there's a few things you can do here. You can buy elemental spells. There's a magic shop. There's an item shop. There's a special item shop called a gnomish bread shop. It's a bakery, obviously. Anything else to say, Desh? If you shrink yourself with a mini spell, your defense falls to 1. Probably best if you fall back during battles. That's the hint for, you know, putting yourself in the back row. You're blessed with the crystal's power, right? Thinks this would be easier with 3 black mages, if you ask me, yeah. So, little hints there. But, you know, if you don't have me, you can always count on Desh. So what do you got to say? Not a familiar face among a lot of you. Well, that's the way it is. The houses with doors, you can go in. This is the inn we don't really need right now. You know, I need to double check. I'm pretty sure. Nope, no items there. What have you got? Well, we're all set on potions, antidotes, and eye drops, but if you want some, you can get them here. You can also sell stuff if you want to, but it's, if you look closely, you'll see some of the houses have doors. Dr. Shelko knows all about the tunnel to Miralka Basin. Okay. The living woods are somewhere out there in the world. I hear the fairies that live there are the cutest things. Well, something's the matter with Dr. Shelko. He says his tummy hurts. He's our only doctor, but there's no way he can treat himself in that condition. Yeah, probably not. Here you got your little old magic shop. And this reminds me, you know, we changed to Black Wizard, but we didn't teach them any magic, did we? But we have 3 of the basic elemental spells. That's why I have them. I bought them for this purpose. So let's do it before we forget. Learn Fire. Learn Blizzard. Learn Thunder. The others, not really necessary. Learn Fire, Blizzard, Thunder. Oh, no, not Cure. Learn Fire, Blizzard, and Thunder. Okay. Now we're in good shape. Let's see. What's over here? This is the bakery. Gnomish bread has magical properties. It's got the same effect as the sight spell. One bite of gnomish bread and the whole world will spread out before you, man. Far out. What can I do for you? Gnomish bread. I'm actually going to buy 3 of these. It is useful. Can be useful. Actually, I probably use it more in the Famicom version because it did not have the kind of map that this version has. But anyway, whatever. It's a habit. There's a tunnel that runs through the Muranos Range. You can use it to get to Miralka Basin, home of the Vikings. And, oh yeah, I've already talked to you. There's a little well here, but you can't do anything with it. This is the last house, so go on in. Here's old Shelko. Now, he's over there sick in the bed. Don't worry about him right now. Raid his bookcase first. Here's Cura. That's a upgrade to the Cure spell, obviously. Fire Staff lets you cast fire for free in battle. And a vest. So, let's see. I'm going to give the Fire Staff to the White Mage. The White Mage can then use that as an offensive option in the area that's coming up. You know what? I probably should also teach Cura to our dear Refia. That's a good idea. The vest, can they wear the vest? They can, but it's a downgrade. Okay, it's fine. Oh, yes, and mithril bracers. We have enough of those for everybody, I think. Yeah. So there's 4 treasures here. Not 3. There's 4. And there's nothing in the pot. Okay, Dr. Shoko, what do you have to say for yourself?
I need an antidote. Oh, God, I'm dying.
Give him an antidote.
Oh, that hit the spot. Something I really didn't agree with me. You saved my life. Thank the Lord. In return, I'll tell you about a shortcut to Moralka Basin. Just take the stairs over here. They lead straight to the secret tunnel.
Learned Shelko's shortcut. Gwahaha. And it opens. You saved my life. What did he say? Sorry. Secret shortcut through Miranos Range. Okay. Anyway, just go on. You've done all you need to do here. And here is a mithril bracer and a mithril rod. You already have one of them. I'll give you those 2. Okay. Not really important, because when you're mini, it's, you know, your strength is crap. In fact, what does the stat screen look like when you're mini? It does not reflect. I don't think it reflects your reduced stats. But anyway, here's the Tozus Tunnel. There are 2 monsters in here. Leprechaun, which is monster 24 on the bestiary, and Demon Face, 25. You need to go ahead and encounter them while you're here. Look here, we got them both in the same battle. So let's do an AoE fire on, with everybody. You will use the Fire Staff, and you will cast it. How about that? Roast 'em. Miss. Yeah, magic can miss. Isn't that always a pain in the butt? Give him a good roasting. There you go. It's that easy. So that's it. That's anything else here is just, you know, wasting time. But do make sure you get them both. They don't always show up in the same encounter. Likewise here, the same monster set. Just auto battle them. There you go. Got them. Now, believe you me, this area in the Famicom version is extremely deadly. So, difficulty has been adjusted. Alright, well, when you get out, we'll go ahead and you can de-mini yourself at this point. It's probably also a good idea to pop a save. And go to this cave here. This is the Viking Cove. What do you got to say? Anything new? Nothing new. Okay. It's always a good idea to check in with your companions every now and then. Here's another one of these, you know, secret wall type things. This is going to give you 300 gil. Which is, you know, I mean, it's better than nothing. Just resting me eyes. Good. We're Vikings, pillagers of the open sea, or well, we used to be. The wily old sea dragons showed up after an earthquake and wrecked all our ships. All but one, the Enterprise, was spared, but we can't set sail. That monster's still out there.
The grog is the only thing holding me together. A Viking ain't a Viking unless he's sailing the ocean waves.
Sorry, I'm giving them pirate voices because they look like pirates, okay? There's a difference between pirates and Vikings. That building on the cape is Nepto Temple. Pop's thought to know more about it. Ask him. The boss ain't got a clue how to handle the sea dragon. How's a Viking supposed to fight a monster like that? I don't know, man. Same way I'm never going to get a job as a voice actor. Check the pots. There's nothing in the pot. You can rest here, which is probably a good idea, actually. 40 gold. Very good. You got a item shop here, and I would say buy an antidote to replace the one you used on Doc Shelko. I would also buy like a dozen Maiden's Kiss, because Toad is going to be a problem going forward. There's also this really awesome pink mage here that sells magic, including the mini spell and any others that you may have missed, you know, that you wish to purchase. You know, maybe you stumbled into this, didn't realize you were going to need to rely so heavily on black magic. Then you can buy some spells here, which is kind of handy. But of course, you know, if you're watching this, you're not caught unawares by that. But that is very good that that is there. So once you've done that, go up the stairs, or ladder, or whatever. Viking Cove V1. So here's the cannonballs. Go to the left here. Not here. Here there is an alcove. Takes you down to a hidden staircase.
I didn't know. I was just waiting for Pops, that's all.
Just in the way, that's all. Go down. This must be Pops.
Sure as you're born, I'm the oldest Viking here. I know more about that Nepto dragon. I know most about it, even. A vicious beast is meant to sleep in its temple for eternity. But ever since that great earthquake, something's roused the dragon from his slumber, and now it ravages his ship and sails the seas.
So there you go. We gotta get the Nepto dragon and settle him on down, right? There's another 300 gil in each of these. Nothing in these pots. You know, you can check. But here is a revivification font. Very nice. I love the waterfall animation in this. The water animations in the Pixel Remaster in general are quite nice, in my opinion. Anyhow, backtrack. Here's where we came up. These stairs right here. Going over here. Pop down here. Not that way. This way. And you're going to get a massive boon for one of your black mages. Blizzara, or Blizzara, Fyra, and Thundara. So what you want to do now is, which one of these people do you want to be a black mage full-time or focus on? Now's the time to determine which one you want to make the black mage, right? I would say, don't know if it really matters. There's one thing about this game I'm not real sure about, and that is, how are the hit allocations determined? Because in Final Fantasy 1, the person in the... there was no front row, back row, okay? Everybody was just in the party in a row. And the person in the first position got 50% of the hits. Is that right? I don't recall. But a large percentage of the attacks always just went to that person, a smaller amount to this person, and then a smaller amount here. I think it was 50% here, 25% here, and then 12.5% for these two positions. Is that the same way in this game? I do not know. I can't find any information on that, so I assume it's probably not. So just pick someone to be a black mage and call it good. You know, probably doesn't matter. Yeah, usually in the 3D remake, Ark is usually my black mage, so we will make him the permanent black mage. For now, at least anyway, let's see. Fyra, Blazara, and Thundara. There you go. Massive boon. Alright. Anyhow, just backtrack. Head over here, talk to these folks. Look here, he looks like the captain. The boss, even. I tried everything, but I just can't win against that sea dragon. If you get rid of that monster, I'll give you anything. I'd even give you the Enterprise. We got a deal? Yeah, we got a deal. I wouldn't get on a boat right now if I were you. Everyone who sails along the coast gets attacked by the sea dragon. It must be the legendary Nepto dragon from the temple. There's no other explanation. Looking for the boss? That's him over there. He's become a total layabout. Okay. We're still laying about in here with y'all.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, say no more.
I ain't boarding that Enterprise, even if it's seaworthy. The sea dragon will just come off us. Here's the coolest part of the whole game. Splish. Anyway, I have to do it again. Wait. Oh, yeah. It goes out with much more gusto in this version. In the Famicom version, or the 3D one. Now I can't remember. It just kind of goes out, falls out, and goes ploop right in the water. But anyway. All right. We're done in there for now. Let's just check the map. Tosis, Dragon Peak, Sealed Cave. Where's the Viking? There it is. We're good. We got everything. Good. It's always good to verify. Now, we'll fight the Mandrake. In case you didn't get this in your bestiary, now here you go. Same monsters outside as we've had outside elsewhere. Now, it's important to save here. Okay, so we're going to do something now that has really irritated a lot of people. And that is we're going to get an encounter for our bestiary that this is the only chance to get it. And if you don't get it, well, you don't get it. And then you don't get the achievement for the bestiary, and you don't get it for the 100% completion. So no platinum if you're on PlayStation. Make sure you get on the boat. Even though the game screams at you, basically, don't get on the boat because there's a dragon. Well, the dragon is encounter 198 in the bestiary, or monster 198, and you got to get him. So just sail up here, and you'll encounter him. There he is. Now he has like a bajillion HP, 65,000, something like that, and he will kill you in one turn. So go ahead and do the Bahamut strategy and leave immediately. All right, there you go. Poor Ark paid the price, but that's fine because now we have it in the bestiary. So now you see why there is a revive fountain in here, don't you? Yes, that is why. That is why this is here. Because you're almost certainly going to get someone killed. At least one someone killed. Fooling around with the Nepto Dragon. But now it is in the bestiary. You'll just have to trust me because I'm playing the PC version. And the PC version, you have to quit out of the game to go see the bestiary for some stupid reason. Anyhow, it's there. That is, again, Encounter 198. Creature 198, whatever you want to call it. Make sure you get it. If you don't get it here, you will not get it. And that will ruin your platinum playthrough. Okay. Alrighty, let us go ahead and save. And head on in to this temple. This is the Nepto Temple. And guess what? It's a statue of the Nepto Dragon, but one of its eyes is missing. There seems to be a tiny passageway where the eye used to be. Maybe we can fit if we use the mini spell. That's right. And Desh says the same old thing. So there you go. I should have gone to the inn. You know what? It probably doesn't matter. We're probably fine. Just go ahead and mini everybody. Oops. And get in the eye. The party enters through the dragon's eye socket. Alright, here we go. So just follow the obvious path. Here is the petite. This is monster 28. Just employ the same strategy you used in the tunnel, and you should be fine. We also have poison bats, were-rats, and bloodworms in here. Those are monsters 27, 29, and 30 in the bestiary, respectively. The poison bat can be a rare one. The petite or Lilliputian is one of the more common ones. There you go. It's defeated 300 monsters. Okay, so you follow the path. You get to 2 holes in the floor. Take this one, the left one first. Couple chests in here. There's going to be the bloodworm. Okay, get rid of this guy. This again is monster number 30. Got him. In here there's shell helm. And over here is shell armor. Now go down the right hole. Now, in my experience, this area is good for farming the poison bat, which is the rarest encounter in here. And it depends on your RNG state as to how rare it is. You know, but anyway. Serpent sword. So let's spend a little time here. And there it is. I made it look easy. Again, it depends on your RNG state as to how common this is. There you go. Let's see. We're okay on HP. Now go down the hole. So we're good. We've gotten all the monsters in the Nepto Temple already. I hope it goes that well for you. Ambushed. They seem to like hitting Ark. He seems to be their favorite. I'm not sure why. Again, it could be tied to RNG. Okay, we have poison, so let's cure. And in order to save magic charges, I'm going to use an antidote. You know, one of the reasons, I talked about this in my Final Fantasy 1 Let's Play quite a bit, because that also had spell charges or spell slots, like Dungeons and Dragons. That is where the system comes from, or games like that. And one of the things that is good about the spell charge system is it does not minimize the role of items. In games where you have MP and you have a full set of white magic spells that, or cleric spells, or whatever you want to call them, that remove status effects and heal party members in various ways, items are very much minimized. The role of items becomes, you know, totally superfluous at some point. In this system, items are very useful. Indeed, in D&D, potions are very useful, and other types of oils and elixirs and that sort of thing. Very useful, because magic is so limited. And I actually think that the spell charge or spell slot system is superior to the MP system, but I also know that I'm in the minority on that. Anyhow, let's see. Let's go ahead and check out this giant purple rat. This looks pretty fierce. All right, let's talk to the giant purple rat. A giant rat. No, no gem for you. I'll nibble anyone who tries to take it. Squeak. Now, in the Famicom version, this rat is a source of many game overs. We'll see how difficult it is in this version. We'll see. So let's go ahead, cast fire on you. We will actually use the big spells because this is a great danger. Arrow. I'm not going to use that because it's on the same slot as Mini. We'll just stick with the Fire Staff, and let's do a little Blizzard just to shake things up a little, you know. You never know. Burn the rat. Burn the rat some more. It's a nice animation. And freeze the rat. Even these are the same animations from the other games in the Pixel Remaster series up to this point anyway. I don't know. The Final Fantasy IV had some pretty iconic spell animations. I don't know if they've changed those for the Pixel Remaster. We'll find out when we get there, won't we? We're still fine on health. Okay. Alright, we want to address that. Thunder, you may have wondered why Thunder was more expensive than the these two, and that's because it's a level 2 spell, keeping in the tradition. I'm not sure if he has a weakness. I really don't know. Feels like he might be more, you know, weaker to ice, but I'm not sure of that. Anywho, address the illnesses of your party, because again, this thing can get you before you know what's going on. But not today, apparently. Using those higher level black magics really helps out. Okay, very good. Some power increase for us. And he leaves behind the Nepto Eye. And, you know, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure out where that goes or what you do with it. Let's go ahead and cure everybody up. And might as well pop a quick save, right? So just head back out the way you came in. Does Desh say anything else? If you fight while miniaturized, you got to use magic or you'll find it tough going. Black mages know a ton of strong spells. Anything else? No? Yeah, well. Great. Thanks for telling us now. You know, we kind of already figured that out. But you know, better late than never, right? Desh, I mean, he has his head in the clouds. And he's amnesiac, so who knows, right? We'll give him the benefit of the doubt. This always reminded me of the time in Breath of Fire where you have to go fight the flies. That causes a lot of game overs too, that fight. It's pretty tough. We make it look easy. Breath of Fire. How many of y'all have played Breath of Fire? Let me know in the comments. What did you think of it? Do you like that game? Okay, so here... I don't want to talk to him. You check out the eye. Now to return the Nepto Dragon's eye to its rightful place. Once you do this, you can never encounter the Nepto Dragon again. So, last chance. No, we didn't read the flavor text for the canoe, did we? A small vessel used to cross shallow lakes and streams. The Nepto Dragon statue's missing eye. Plop it in. The party put the missing eye in the empty socket. And this will appease the dragon. It is I, Nepto the Sea Dragon. I thank you for returning my eye. It is no ordinary gem. It is the vessel for my soul. Without it, my physical manifestation cannot be controlled. By way of thanks, I bequeath you the Fang of Water. Use its power to destroy those obstacles that may block your path. Receive the Fang of Water from the Nepto Dragon. Water has lost that which once shimmered within. That which caused the great earthquake also trapped the light of the elements deep within the earth. I beseech you, please, restore our light. The Nepto dragon resumed its slumber. Okay. Another mission accomplished. Now you can demini. There you go. Head back to the Vikings Cove. After we fight some bugbears and stuff. Love a bugbear. I've always loved bugbears. There's a funny encounter with bugbears in Pool of Radiance that always stuck with me. Anyway, let's go ahead and save here. And hop on in. Ah yes, victorious music. You got guts, I'll tell you that. Thanks. Okay, I'll fire the cannon. In celebration. Now talk to the boss. Color me impressed. So brave, so strong. You lot are bona fide heroes. A Viking's word is his bond. The Enterprise is yours. Okay. Good. Wonder what Pops has to say. Please get out of the way. You younglings have done what none of us could and assuaged the dragon's ire. Thank ye. Well, you're welcome. Yeah, he's waiting for Pops. Okay, whatever. He says the same thing. Might not be a bad idea, yeah. Might not be a bad idea to visit the inn. You can talk to everybody if you wish. They all express their gratitude in some form or another, except for the guy who isn't hiding. He's just waiting for Pops. Let's double check our item requirements. Buy no antidote to replace the one we used and call it good. Yeah, you got guts. You got guts. Now, yeah, now I can get some real shut-eye. Okay. Well, now we have a ship. What do the ladies say? Oh, my word, you really the bee's knees. Yeah, she said the same thing. All right. So now the world is opened up to us a little. What's Dash got to say? The Gulgans are a sightless race. I hear they never leave their gulch. I wonder if they really can see the future. Now you got the ship. We can go anywhere. See anything. Visit all the ladies of the land. Ha ha ha. Just kidding. Yeah. Real crowd pleaser, this Dash. Alrighty. So, now what do you do? What do you do? Well, you may wish to change your jobs. We're going to go back to Monk with him. It might not be a bad idea to go to Monk with Ark. We'll leave Refia where she is. With Ingus, we will also go to Monk. This is for HP increases, you know. Let's save here this time. Now, here are some other missable encounters. You want to get the killer fish, the hermit, the sea elemental, the Tangi, and the Sahajin. These are all missable. So get them now. You need to get them now. This is in the area called the Inner Sea of the floating continent. Hope it didn't spoil something, but it should be obvious from the map here that this continent is up in the clouds. So this inner sea here, this inland sea that I can't move the pointer freely, at least I don't think. Check Nepto Temple, yeah, got all this stuff there. The sea here, around here, this is what I'm talking about. Visit this area. Get all these monsters now. This is the Sahajin, you know, the drill. I mean, you could keep everybody as a black mage if you wanted to, but for HP growth purposes, it's moderately better to change everybody to monk. Well, everybody except for a healer. All right, so there we got Sajin. This is Sea Elemental. killer fish. Alright, so that leaves the hermit and the Tangy. You can't pass the whirlwind or whirlpool or whatever. Water spout. I'll get it right in a minute. Yes, water spout. You can't go through there. That's a area of great moment, but not right now. Here's the hermit. Okay. Get rid of the hermit. This is the rarest encounter on the sea. Well, at least this sea. So once you get this under your belt, you're in good shape, actually. Let's go ahead and save it. Once you get that hermit, you should go ahead and save. Now we need to find the Tangy. You know, the battle at sea backgrounds have been quite nice on all of the... Here it is. Have been quite nice on all the 3 pixel remasters we've done so far. Alright, this once you get this, this will be all the monsters on the inner sea. Okay, very good. So once you get it, make sure you save it. Okay, so I think probably wouldn't be a bad idea to heal up. So let's, because we're cheapskates, we're going to go back to and do it. Because it's free. And he's still talking about the Gulgans. We'll see if we can run into them in a little bit. Again, if you don't have the monsters from this area, now is a good time to get them. There are many missable things in this game, but most things, with the exception of, you know, the Nepto Dragon and a couple other things later, you have ample opportunity to get them, even though they are missable. The window is wide, so to speak.
Yes, the spirits told me exactly what befell you. Now go speak with Elder Papa. I believe he has words of wisdom.
Yes. We already did that. I just wanted to do the voice again. And this is the man with the awesome purple shirt. Yeah, love it. Okay. Go ahead and save. And that brings us to the end of another episode of Let's Play Final Fantasy 3, the Pixel Remaster. Next time, we will explore the rest of the floating continent, or at least most of it, and talk about some dire destiny that awaits us, or our companion, or both. We'll find out more next time. Thanks very much for your time today, and thanks, as always, for joining me here in the Roost. I hope that you and yours have a wonderful day, wherever you are, whenever you are. Don't forget, I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.